I'm Joltic Shock and welcome back to my Pokemon White Nuzlocke series. This is episode 6, so if you haven't seen the last 5 episodes, get watching in the playlist linked below. This episode is an absolute banger with some absolutely amazing encounters to carry us through our 6th gym battle. We are drawing ever near to the fateful Elite Four and our team is just getting stronger each episode, but anything can happen in these Nuzlockes. Anyway, make sure that you like and subscribe for new videos every Wednesday, and with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, let's get going to find our TM that Clay said that we could get. We've got a rival battle. Okay. Do we start every single video off with a rival battle? Is that what's happening here? Damn, 4 Pokemon coming in with the heat. Alright, Golbat isn't bad for us to start off with. We are going in with approval. A few levels ahead, and we have Ice Beam to take this thing down. Not Ice Beam, sorry, Aurora Beam. Obviously, confusion, because when doesn't our rivals have confusion tactics? Will this one shot? Oh my god, Bulk City. I'll stay in. Wing attack isn't going to do much to us. Just don't hit ourselves. Can we get lucky? We can. Absolutely lovely. Okay, there's Golbat dealt with. Okay, we have a Swaddle. We don't want to stay in on this because obviously we're part water as well, even though ice would be super effective. I think we'll go in with Waxy here and just do a Flame Burst. Swaddle's base stats aren't particularly going to be too high. String Shot, lower our speed. Okay, a cheeky Flame Burst here should absolutely do the trick. And yeah, absolutely. Swaddle isn't taking a hot burst of fire. Excuse me, Crobat. Okay, Crobat is a little scarier. I think maybe worth doing a Will-O-Wisp here. I will double check though that this isn't going to have a dark move because it just gives me those vibes that it will. Alright, it could absolutely have Bite. I think no need to be risky. Let's just play it safe and go back into approval. Yep, goes for the Bite. I'm glad I switched out there. Damn, Crobat's speed boost. I love Crobat as well. I honestly hope that we could hopefully get a Crobat in our playthrough because speed boost, as we know, is just brilliant. Again, Confuse Ray. I'm not a fan of that. We still managed to land the Aurora Beam. Crobat will probably tank this more than Golbat, right? Oh, it's about the same. Okay, got speed boost here. I think I'll Aurora Beam again. I don't think he's going to do too much here. Damn, that was a crit as well. Do we get the hit? No, we don't. Okay, I'm going to have to heal here. Luckily, I bought a couple of hyper potions before we came out here, so we can fully heal. Wing attack will resist that. Let's hope that we can land the Aurora Beam this time and seal the deal. Wing attack again isn't doing loads. We snapped out of confusion, smashing. So that should be the kill on the Crobat, and then we have one more Pokemon to come at us. Okay, my heart sunk for a moment there. I saw Shedinja and thought of Wonder Guard. Then I thought, no, we're okay. I think it's pretty safe to just Aurora Beam here. It is part Bug type. What do you mean that Shedinja has Wonder Guard? What are the chances Shedinja re-rolling into Wonder Guard again? There is actually no way, unless the randomizer's messed up. That is actually insane. And it's scary. I think it's weak to Dark type, so we could go in with Steven and Crunch. Okay, it is weak to Dark, and if it goes for any Ghost moves, obviously it won't affect Steven, so Steven can just crunch this little guy. I'm so glad like this isn't early on into the game though, otherwise we'd actually be screwed. Because it can only be hit by 5 different types. Okay, here we go, Crunch. Hopefully this just seals the deal and we never have to see this thing again. Obviously it does because it has 1 health. I'd be really interested in seeing if at any point in this run we can get a Shedinja and just see what the crack is with that. Oh my god, we have Fly. Oh, but that is genuinely a lifesaver if I have to ever go back for anything. Plus that's just a good move in general. I unfortunately don't have anyone that learns Fly, which is, you know, awful. There we go. Finally got there, and Clay's coming to us. We can finally go into the cave now, which means another encounter. And I got Slash. That is mid. And it would have been Bulldoze originally, which would have been amazing. We are lacking ground type. Okay, well, before we encounter N here, let's see if we can quickly get ourselves a quick encounter before any rival battle shenanigans. And here we go. Our encounter is... Pignite. More fire types. More duplicate typings. Yippee. I can't even will-o-wisp this guy. Let's just flame burst him. It's going to resist. I mean, Pignite is still a starter. It's going to have decent stats in Ember. Plus, I really like Ember. But it also depends on the ability as well. You know what, let's try a Dusk Ball since we're in a cave. Might help us catch easier. 2, 3, and first ball. Random Dusk Ball coming in clutch. This guy is going to be called Piggy. It's been transferred to my dead PC. That's not what I want. Alright, let's see what N wants then. Oh, we've got teleporting ninjas. Is there going to be another battle here or something? For no surprise to us at all, I believe there's going to be more Team Plasma battles. I will walk around here with my dowsing machine, just see if there's anything cool and hidden we can find. Oh my god, we got a lucky egg. I don't need that. We could have got an we could have got an Articuno instead of a Pignite. That is insane. And it has download. Oh. And we just had to get Pignite instead. Oh, that's wonderful. It's truly wonderful. Why can't I run away from anything in this game? You know what, let's just flame burst this guy. He has a lot of health. Oh well, you can't win them all, I guess. Oh, what is an expert belt? Boosts the power of super effective moves, eh? That might be handy on someone strong. No, we'll give it to approval for now because he hasn't got anything to hold compared to everyone else. He's feeling a little bit left out. Oh my god, we got another fossil. I don't know if it's the same fossil as what we got the Flareon in, but I will certainly check that later on. I'll just have to catch something that can learn fly and use it as a HM slave, and obviously not use it in battle. There's a Genesect on the floor below as well, what the hell? There is some crazy Pokemon in this cave that we just did not get the chance to catch. Here we go, first lot of Team Plasma battles for whatever the hell is going on down here. 3 Pokemon for this guy. Coming in with Fracture first. Well, what I do know is he is quad weak to ice because he's Dragon Grounds, so let's switch into approval here. Oh, but isn't approval weak to ground because of ice, or is it neutral because of the water? False Swipe shouldn't do a great deal. I don't know if we outspeed though. Oh, we do. Okay, this might just kill. And it did. Nice one. I suppose it is 4 times effective, but kind of worry. Sudowoodo. Now, Sudowoodo is a rock type, I do believe. He is, so I think I'm going to go in with Mienfoo here. Because last episode, Mienfoo learned Force Palm, so it actually has a decent fighting type move going for it now. Block. I can no longer escape. Great. Let's Force Palm. And it's a one-shot, nice one. Oh my lord, Zapdos. Am I just locked from leaving completely? Because Zapdos is scary for me. Oh no, okay. Since Sudowoodo's gone, I can switch out now. That's good. Honestly, don't know what I'm going to do, Steven, but we'll just give it a try. Maybe a stab takedown. They dodged, wow. What's this Thunder Shock going to do? Okay, not loads. Our defenses are really good. I need to detect. Let's just try a takedown again. Stab normal move. Didn't do loads. Oh, we're paralyzed. Screw you, Zapdos. Also, by the way, encountering Articuno and Zapdos in this cave. Like, what the hell's going on? Okay, Zapdos goes down. We obviously lost a good bit of health. We need to heal up before we go into the next battle. Okay, battle number 2 now. 1 Pokemon. And it's a Bellossom. I think this is just a straight switch into Waxy. Hit it with a cheeky Flame Burst. Sunny day. Blossom, thank you. You've signed your own death warrant. I still need a Dusk Stone to evolve Waxy. I'm just trying to look out with the dowsing machine for any and all hidden items so that I don't miss any chance of getting one. Sneasel, Dark Ice, just cheeky little hammer arm should do the trick. Alright, avoided, man. Stephen, what's going on with you? You need to be hitting these. There's Sneasel gone. I'm pretty sure it's quad weak to fighting, so easy collapse. Lombre is a weird one because it's water grass, and I never remember what it's weak to. Poison and bug. Well, I only have one poison move on the whole team, and that's Gunk Shot from Jay, but knowing us, we'll miss it because it has abysmal accuracy. Let's just send it with a Gunk Shot, and you know what? We hit it. So that should just kill, right? Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, what do you want, Mr. N-Man? Okay, we've got to battle this guy. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, he's opening up with a Ghastly. I think what I need to do here is go straight to Steven to use his big crunch. And if he's gone for a ghost move, then I'll basically not get hit by it. Went for payback instead, which didn't do too much to be fair. So we'll just crunch. This should kill. And that it did. What have we got next? Lotad. Lotad's the same as Lombre, I'm pretty sure. He is indeed the stage before. I will go back into J and just hopefully we get lucky with Gunk Shot again. I think it's like 75-80 accuracy, so there is a good chunk of chance that we could miss it. But I'm going in for the one-shot kill, and we hit it again. As long as we're not using all of our luck before the gym, and, you know, we are still fine for the gym. Poniard is a pretty simple swap into, I mean, because Steven or Bob Goat. I think I'll let Bob Goat see some limelight, but hopefully nothing crazy comes out here. Scary face. Okay, speed drop isn't too bad as long as we get the kill. Oh, he's got Truant. Yeah, so that is absolutely fine with me. Shelmet. Bro's trying to aura farm whilst he's got a Shelmet out. We'll swap into Waxer here. Pretty sure Shelmet is a bug type, so Flame Burst should sort it right out. Today's your doom, Shelmet. You are dead. And a critical hit. I doubt it mattered. Well, N was a pretty easy battle there. Nothing too crazy. Okay, I've finally made it to the next area. The cave, to be fair, it isn't too long. There's just so many Team Plasma battles as there is all the time, but before I check out whatever the situation is with the gym, I'm going to see what chances of other encounters we may have before tackling the gym. Obviously, the more we increase our chance of getting something crazy, the more chance we have of sailing through these battles. So anyway, with that out of the way, I'll venture on. Not without going through some story stuff first. Have I really found 198 Pokemon? Is that how many Pokemon I've seen so far? That is insane. Okay, we have to go up through Route 7 first before we can challenge the gym by the looks of it. Because there is some sick Pokemon atop a tower. So I guess we'll do that first, and that almost should definitely mean that we get the new encounter. I'm also just going to check around here for any items. Oh, that is a nifty TM to have picked up. Water Pulse wouldn't be bad if we have a water type that can't learn Scald for whatever reason. Okay, we do have some grass here, so let's see what we get for our encounter. What is that? Whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay. Question is, can I catch this guy? I'm kind of feeling like it's a no, because Landorus killed my Pingu last time. I need to check what moves he's definitely going to have, because I remember him having Bulldoze, and I have a big ground weakness on my team. Yeah, he's going to have Rock Throw, Bulldoze, probably Punishment, and Imprison, probably. Also, this music is actually insane. This is making me feel crazy. Let's switch in J. I can't remember if ground type is neutral. Okay, Rock Throw isn't bad. Okay. I need to hit this without killing it if I want even a chance of catching it. Oh no, it's damaged normally by grass. And because the levels are so close, I think a Razor Leaf shouldn't kill, even though I'm huge power. If it does kill, then oh well, he's scary. Okay, we did not kill. I'm going straight in with an Ultra Ball. If we can catch this, I've been saying our ground type weakness is lacking. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh my god, first ball. Oh, that is actually sick. Landorus is actually going to be insane. He was wrecking me in the wild last episode. We've been saying that we do need a ground type Pokemon, and Landorus, I mean, in Gen 5, is the much better that you can get. And I'm looking here, as we get through the later levels, 43, 55, he gets Earth Power and Earthquake, as well as some great moves like Rock Slide, or even Extra Sensory if we need the Psychic coverage. And he's quite weak to Ice, and obviously weak to Water, but immune to Ground and Electric. I mean, that's just amazing, and we'll finally have something to answer against Electric-type Pokemon. I'm going to call this guy Hunk because, I mean, look at him. He is absolutely ripped. I need to go back and check his ability right this minute. And we also need to check Pignite's ability. Can't forget about that. I've moved them into the box, not the dead box, into box 1 without looking at their abilities, so it's going to be a surprise to us all. So first of all, Pignite has Flower Gift, or whatever that is. Let's quickly check it out. Powers up party Pokemon when it is sunny. Can't lie, bit naff, and at least it'll change. And Landorus has... oh, I think he's got an ability that does nothing for him. Boost the Pokemon speed in rain. Well, I mean, we can't complain. And look at those moves. Punishment, Bulldoze, Rock Throw. I honestly think he's got to get on the team. And I think, honestly, Mesprit might be the swap. Because Mesprit knows what? Confusion. It doesn't get many level up moves. So, there we go. Mesprit's gone. I'll check Pignite's ability once it evolves again. But obviously, for now, we have Lampent. And I'm still looking for that Duskstone. And Pignite doesn't evolve till level 36, so we can't do it until we've beaten the 6th gym anyway. Evolve at level 30 by what I see on Bulbapedia, so let's just, I'm not going to change the layout just yet. Let's get him evolved into Feraligatr and see what his new ability is like. Okay, here we go. Croconaw is evolving. There we have it. We have our very own Interior Crocodile Alligator. If you know that reference, then good on you. Proud of you. Moment of truth though. What is the ability? Steadfast. Raises speed each time the Pokemon flinches. I would say there is more useless abilities out there, but it's not crazy. But I think he might just be a bit better than Celio. And I'm pretty sure Celio doesn't evolve until level 44. So I think Holty Line is permanently on the team. Oh my god. Can Landorus learn Fly? If so, it might be worth teaching. Oh my god, we do not need a HM Slave. You know what, we'll get rid of Punishment. We've got Dark coverage with Feraligatr and Steven now. But Fly means we can very easily get about, which means maybe I'll at some point go and check out what that fossil was. Alright, it's time to show us what you can do. Bulldoze this Pawniard. 2 levels ahead and it doesn't even matter. You know what, Crobat? I see you. How's this Rock Throw? You know what, that Rock Throw didn't do as much as I was hoping. Maybe Crobat's just kinda mega bulky. Ooh, that's a good TM. Poison Fang might be pretty good if any Pokemon can learn it. Any Pokemon that makes sense to learn it. And let's just check Swords Dance again, we've got some new Pokemon. Of course, no one's able to learn it. I'll need to look up what TM74 actually is. Yeah, I'm not teaching Poison Fang to either of them. It just doesn't make sense. I got another fossil. I might have to even check back on which video I got the fossil to see which type of fossil it was that I got. Okay, we finally made it to this tower. Maybe there's another encounter in here. There might be some Pokemon spawning in here. Oh, we have got an encounter. I was doubting myself for a second there. And it's a Bayleaf. We're attracting a lot of the core types like water, fire and grass. I say grass. We've got one grass type. But Bayleaf wouldn't be a bad capture. Okay, we've managed to weaken it with Hex. We'll just try and catch it. We'll try some Pokeballs first, but it is a starter Pokemon, so I can't imagine it's just going to sit in a Pokeball. But we'll give it a few tries. 2, 3. There we go. We have a Bayleaf. We'll have to check the ability, and I'll also check when it evolves into Meganium. But it could be a very solid grass type to have as a backup for Victory Bell. I'm going to call this guy Bailey, since his name sounds so akin to it. And he actually got transferred to Box 1 this time. Usually they just get sent to the Death Box for some reason. Okay, so I get Bayleaf. Meanwhile, there's a Latios sitting here. Thank you very much, game. Thank you. It always shows me what I could have got. Finally made it to the top of this tower. There is so many trainers. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. It's just Big Ben in Unova. Okay, we can now finally take on the 6th gym leader. Our team is a lot stronger now, but I'm going to go investigate those 2 fossils and take them back to where we can get them converted back into Pokemon. We have 2 different ones, so I imagine one of them is going to be Flareon, but the other one will be a completely new Pokemon for us. Hopefully, we can get something insane. And then after we've done that, we'll check the ability of whatever Pokemon we got, and also the Bayleaf that we caught in the tower just then. And then we will tackle our 6th gym leader. The root fossil we picked up was Flareon, but this armor fossil is going to be something different. Drumroll please. It is a Roserade. Another grass poison type. But you never know, it might be really good. I'm going to go real original with this and just call it Rosie. I'll also quickly check its ability, but I don't think it's going to in any way replace Jay on our team. What is going on with grass poison types, guys? Pure power. We've got huge power, Jay, the Victory Bell, and now a pure power Roserade. Well, that's bloody brilliant. We know if Jay ever ceases to exist, we have a Roserade sat in the back for us. Bayleaf can also evolve at level 32, so let's evolve it and check its ability, and then we'll go from there. Here we go, our Bayleaf is evolving. And oh my god, we have a Meganium! Kind of crazy actually that we do have 2 of the Gen 2 stars. Oh my god. It has Cast Form's ability, which well, because it's not a cast form, I doubt it's even going to work. Well, Bayleaf is definitely going to sit in the back of this box for a long time, I imagine. All of our Pokemon are now set to the level cap, which is level 35, and we are stood right outside of our 6th gym. So let's just go in and hopefully, fingers crossed, smash it. We just have to get fired in cannons. Yo, is this safe? Who signed off the health and safety on this thing? First trainer battle. And they actually have a flying type, that's very fitting. We can just hit this with a rock throw. And that should decimate it. Or maybe not, Fearows got the bulk. They might even outspeed us now. They did, in Pursuit. Good thing I'm not low health or trying to switch out. First battle down, 2nd one to go. What are we up against? 2 Pokemon again. Weeping Bell. How interesting. I think we'll just hit this with a Stab Fly and avoid damage. Easy. And Whimsicott, which I'm pretty sure is grass flying, is still weak to flying. So another fly and the job's done. A critical hit as well. I have a feeling Landorus is going to be a nice little carry through this gym for us. And we have made it to the gym leader. I'll be honest, Landorus is strong against many things, and we just rolled absolutely every trainer, which means it's time for the all-important gym battle. I don't know how many Pokemon she has. Only 3 Pokemon. Wow, okay. Empoleon to begin with is not good for us. My Empoleon might have died to a Landorus. I'm not putting my Landorus in that sort of harm. We'll switch into Jay here so we can attack with the grass. He goes for a Swagger. That's so annoying, man. Obviously, Empoleon does have speed boost. Let's just go for a Razor Leaf and hope that we fight through the confusion, because if we do, we will just one-shot. And I hit myself. That was a lot of damage that I did to myself. It is weak to fighting, so I'll keep Jay safe for now. We'll swap into Mienfu. We have Drain Punch now from level up. Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. Oh my god. And I know for a fact we do not outspeed. Right, okay. Steven maybe? Can Steven bulk it enough to just hit Hammer Arm? Brine. Okay. Not a great deal of damage. We're obviously going to be outsped here, but let's hope this Hammer Arm, after we bulk a Bubble Beam. It is a lot of damage, but we do have Slack Off if we manage to kill here. Ah! You know what? I think she goes for the heal here, but just in case she doesn't, I will use a Hyper Potion. Yeah, okay, I was right. Just in case there wasn't a Hyper Potion coming out there, I wanted to make sure that instead of doing Slack Off, I was going to heal. We'll go for another Hammer Arm. Oh, they've swaggered. You know what? If we manage to go through the confusion, we will at least kill. Come on. Yes! Is this a kill? Because our attack's up? And Steven's still full health, so if we do need one of our other Pokemon that is low right now. Munchlax. Okay. I'll try and hope we get lucky through the confusion here and go for a Hammer Arm. We still outspeed, which is crazy. And we get the Hammer Arm. Honestly, that was going down so slow that I thought Munchlax was beefing that one out. But last Pokemon time. And it's a Shaman. With... okay. I suppose I'll swap into Waxy here. And a Flame Burst that is boosted with Drought will absolutely just kill. Okay, Leech Seed we avoid. So pretty much a free turn. Flame Burst. What does Growth do? Is that special attack, special defense? Okay, just both the attack boosts. But Flame Burst, does that kill? Damn, Shaman must be really bulky special defensively. Because that's a Flame Burst boosted in Drought. Of course the Hyper Potion comes out, but we just land another move. There shouldn't be any more Hyper Potions. Yep, there's the Magical Leaf. We will resist this. That still did a lot of damage. I mean, that Growth. Growth is a good move. And there we go. That is the 6th gym done. Bloody hell, I can't believe that we've only got 2 more gyms left of this series. And there we go. It is official. Get that in our little badge book. Do we get a TM as well? Recycle. I think if we can find the right Pokemon to build the right set with that. Because I'm pretty sure Recycle, say if you've used a berry, it lets you gain that berry back. I could be wrong. But you know, I'll do some research at some point. Oh, what is N1? I've just come out of the gym, man. Okay, he was just yapping on about how he's some massive hero and he's gonna reawaken some legendary dragon Pokemon. I wonder who that's gonna be. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode. I have been recording for 2 hours, which is longer than I have ever done recording a video like this before, so hopefully the video is not too long for you, but if you are here right now and you're sticking around to the end, thank you very, very much for coming this far. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. New videos are coming out every Wednesday. In a couple of weeks, I will be gone on a holiday for a week, but covering both Wednesdays, so I'll make sure I have videos done in preparation for that, so don't worry, the upload is still going to be coming for any of you who might be return watchers. Anyway, what a crazy episode that was. Our encounters just keep on coming. They're so crazy. I mean, we're getting amazing Pokemon with kind of mid abilities, but we're getting some other Pokemon with very, very usable abilities. And I mean, the Roserade, something's in the water for those grass and poison types. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed episode 6 of the Pokemon White Randomizer Nuzlocke. I've been Joltic Shock, and as from me, cheerio.